Hello, everybody. Shana here with CA Bar Style. I hope you are all doing well. I wanted to come on and make some content, give you all an update on where the California Bar stands, how the California Bar is doing in a somewhat post-COVID world, and what CA Bar Style has in store in the upcoming year. So we just wrapped up the July 2022 course. It was my biggest July course that I've ever had in 26 bars. And the students rocked the bar, I'm sure. It ended last week. Right now we're about beginning of August. Can't believe it. The months just fly. And the bar is back in person. A lot of stress I'm seeing with applicants, understandably so, coming off of 2 years of COVID and lockdowns and everything that we all experienced. So I'm having to coach applicants more than ever on having a very strong mental capacity during their prep going into exam day. And it's something that I'm happy to do. It is embedded in the ideology of my program because the mental state is something that, in my experience, doing this almost 13 years now, it is impossible not to consider as a factor to an applicant's preparation in order to keep it moving, keep it going forward, and being able to tackle the prep day by day. So I am seeing, unfortunately, a lot of applicants struggling mentally at times, but if I can give the help, I have a lot of coaching tools at this point to give applicants, and if I can give the help and it's something within my scope or capacity, then I'm happy to do it. And for the most part, it has been working nicely. I will say that one of the factors, a key factor I'm seeing more and more, are that applicants need more time to prepare, especially applicants that are working or foreign attorneys or even attorney applicants within the United States. And even first-time takers. I mean, there's really never enough time, it feels like, to study for the exam. So I do recommend getting started on an early prep schedule as soon as you know you're going to take the exam. Well, maybe not that you know you're going to take it, but you are ready to start preparing perhaps 6 to 8 months before the exam you're going to take. And I've made other videos on here in terms of what early prep entails if you'd like to take a look at that. Right now, we are enrolling for all of 2023 exams, so both February and July of 2023. For July 2022, I had over 70 applicants, and I will say that even some applicants that started early did end up postponing because life happened and they felt the need to have more time to prepare. So we will be going for a future bar. To really avoid that scenario, I cannot stress enough the necessity at this point. It's not even a recommendation, but a necessity to start your prep early. We have 14, 15 subjects on the exam. We have a lot of law to know and memorize. We have writing standards of essays and performance tests. And I will tell you, the PT fluctuates in difficulty level, but the essays have gotten really hard. A lot of the content of what's being tested, the calls of question, the nuanced areas of law that are being asked about are not very straightforward at times. And so the prep will take time to really get to know in every single area of law tested how to attack those essays, what issues to present in certain areas, what issues to just quickly get in and out of, and how to have an analytical posture, what your rule statements look like, and how to do all of this in an hour time frame. You just get an hour on the essays, which may seem like a lot, but any prior applicant will let you know that it goes by very quick. So there's a very thorough training that is involved. And at CA Bar Style, we don't take it lightly. We don't like to cram. I don't like to rush you. I want you to be methodical, really have time to connect with material, to ask proper questions, to do a lot of re-review and practice so that you get more and more comfortable by the time you get into the test. And it takes time. Even if you have a completely open schedule, things come up and you want to give yourself a buffer. So right now we have a September 7th start date coming up. I will take about 6, 7 applicants for that start date. Right now I have one enrolled. So please go ahead and send me an email if you want more information, and we can set up a consult and strategize. My email is cabarstyle@yahoo.com. And within that conversation, we can talk about, if you're a repeater, your previous scores or previous bar prep, or if you're an international applicant, what I recommend. International applicants have become more and more popular in this state. A lot of applicants came in from other countries, a huge influx during COVID, or in the last even 6 months. I'm averaging 5 to 6 foreign applicant calls a week, and they're somewhat lost in terms of what the bar really requires, and it's so different from their home state. So I'm happy to give you the guidance and the clarity in terms of what is needed and what the requirements are here in California. But especially for international applicants, give yourself 6 to 8 months of preparation time before the exam even, the course for the exam even begins. So the courses start about 2 months, the strenuous boot camp type course. But for the early prep phase, you want to give yourself at least 6 to 8 months if you're in that characterization of an international applicant. So September 7th will be our next start date. And then I'll have a final early prep early October. And that is it. Then November 11th, results will come out for July 2022. And we'll hit the ground running early December for the February 2023 course. So it goes by fast. By the time you know it, summer is over, and hopefully it cools down here in California. It's been really hot lately in Southern California. And we get ready for the next bar. So allow yourself the time. Don't procrastinate. Like I said, it can be a fearful thing to prepare for the exam, to commit to taking it. And of course, you have to make that commitment. That's on you. But once you are ready to commit, give yourself that time, carve it out, and don't try and cram, because it just doesn't work when you don't have enough time to really solidify the material. I hope that overview and that follow-up was helpful. If you have any questions, again, feel free to email me. Our office number is 818-616-3302. I hope you are all having a fabulous summer. Seeing a lot of people out in Europe, especially Italy, which is making me very FOMO-like, but hopefully I'll get there one day. Be well, everyone. See you soon.